Welcome to Fractions Booklet 4. Add and subtract fractions with like denominators. We're going to go through page number 1, kind of do a couple sample problems and make sure you understand what's going on here. So if I start with number 1, I see 1/5 plus 2/5. And basically when you add or subtract fractions with like denominators, the denominators always stay the same. All you have to do is add the numerators together. The denominators are the number on the bottom. The numerators are the numbers on top. So if I see 1/5 plus 2/5, I'm going to go ahead and just put my 5s in the bottom and the denominator because they're always going to stay the same. There's no reason to change it. So 1 plus 2, I put them in as is. That's going to equal to 3. So my final answer for that one is 3/5. Now looking at it, I'm going to do it visually now. I have 1/5, so one box out of the 5 is filled in. Then 2 boxes out of the 5, they're the same boxes. So obviously, 1 box plus 2 boxes would equal a total of 3 boxes out of 5. There you go, same thing. Now, to subtract numbers with like denominators, you do the same thing. The denominators stay the same, and you subtract the numerators. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 5 down there again. There you go. And then I have 2 minus 1. I'm going to concentrate only on that. So what is 2 minus 1? 1. So you're going to have 1/5. That's going to stay the same. Not 1 over 0. Remember, you're only subtracting the numerators. The denominators will just stay 5 all the way through in this case. So I'm going to show you that visually as well. So I have 2/5 right there. If I took away 1, then I'd only be left with 1/5 right there. So let's move on down to question number 3. 3/4 plus 1/4. I'm going to, again, keep my denominators the same. That's going to be a total of 4/4. Now we can simplify 4/4. 4/4 is the same thing as 1. Anything divided by itself is 1. And to show you that visually, I have 3/4 plus 1/4. That would mean a total of 4/4. Obviously, the whole thing is now filled in. That's like having one whole, and that's why we have 1 right there, and then we're going to show that there. Question 4, I have 7/9 plus 5/9. And so keep my denominator the same, 9. My numerator is going to be 7 plus 5, where I get 12. So I have 12/9. Now I see that and I'm like, oh, a couple different things. One, I can simplify that. 12 and 9 have a common factor of 3. So I'm going to basically divide 3 to both the top and the bottom like we've done previously. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I'm going to have a total of 4/3. Now this is where this comes in right here. You got to remember to convert and simplify your improper fractions into mixed numbers. So 4/3 basically is 4 divided by 3. How many times can 3 go into 4? 1 time. The remainder is going to be 1. So I'm going to have 1 and 1/3. So that's going to be my final answer for that one. So I have 2 problems down here to solve. I have 3/17 plus 5/17. I want you to go ahead and try that out now. So go ahead and pause this. And when you get an answer, unpause it. Okay, so for 3/17 plus 5/17, you get 8/17. 3 plus 5 is 8. Let's go ahead and try number 2. Go ahead and pause it right now, solve it, and then press play again. 7/10 minus 2/10. Again, I'm just going to concentrate on the numerator. So 7 minus 2 makes 5, so you should get an answer of 5/10. But there's one more thing you have to do. You have to simplify your fraction if possible. 5 is a common factor of both 5 and 10. So you can actually simplify that down to 1/2.